I want to welcome Sammie Franklin. She's the owner of Perfect Pour, and she is bringing that St. Patty's Day flair to our studio today. How are you doing?
I love being here. I love the dress. I love the energy on St. Patrick's Day, and it's a great day to start. A great way to start the day with my friends here at Great Day SA.
Yes, so much fun. And for people at home, obviously St. Patty's Day falls on a Tuesday this year. So I know, people got to be at work tomorrow. We want to have our fun, but you kind of have a blend for us because you got that mocktail and that cocktail, however you want to celebrate. So, so what are we going to be starting off with?
So we're going to start it off with our Lucky Charms Greenia Colada because it is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So we got to start it off with a little bit of green food coloring. I'm going to put just a few drops in here.
Very fun.
Not too much, just a little. And now we're going to take some of that cream of coconut and we'll pour that right in here.
So refreshing. You said this is cream of oh, it's kind of thick.
Yeah, it's super thick, so you gotta shake just a smidge.
Shake that for me, Sammie.
You gotta get it out. There we go.
Does that add just kind of like a creaminess, a sweetness?
So, cream of coconut is a traditional addition to all pina coladas, which is what we're making essentially, is that pina colada.
Very fun. And is this something you could easily get at the store if somebody wanted to make some St. Patty's Day drinks?
Super easy to find. Everything can be found at your local convenience stores. Then we're gonna go in with our pineapple juice.
Ooh, so refreshing.
Then we're gonna add a little bit of ice to it. And of course, since it's a mocktail, there's no alcohol going into it. But if you wanted to spike it at home, you're more than welcome to. Now we're gonna go ahead and cap.
So normally when I think of a pina colada, I think of like the summer and some of those vibes, but I like that you're kind of bringing that to March, because you never know in San Antonio, it could be 100 degrees for all you know.
We were 90, a few days ago?
Just a few days ago. And so you're just shaking that up, and then is there anything else that you're gonna top this with, or is that our drink complete?
We're gonna have some fun with that whipped cream, and that's gonna go right on top.
You always bring the fun, Sammie.
We'll do a good layer of whipped cream because who doesn't like whipped cream?
Pour some extra for me.
And then we'll just top and garnish with our cute little clovers from our Lucky Charms cereal.
I love that. So, so, so fun. And all of these ingredients are really easy. You could just pick those up right at the store. So I love for people, maybe they're a little behind on their St. Patty's Day plans. This little mocktail right here, this has you covered. But I know there are people at home who are like, okay, no, I want to get a little buzz. I want to have a good time this St. Patty's Day. I know you got us covered with that as well. Okay, Sammie, what are we making next?
So now we're going to do our shot of gold. So we're going to have our little shot glasses here. And we're going to start this one off with 2 ounces of our Irish whiskey. Whoa. Yeah, we're going big. St. Patrick's Day.
Is that pretty strong?
It's an acquired taste. I enjoy it though.
Okay, so it's probably pretty strong. It's an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste.
I like that. I like the verbiage. Okay, so we have that. What about this right here?
This is our lemon juice. So we're going to go in with about 1/2 ounce of our lemon juice.
And so the lemon juice, does that help kind of, just with the strength of that alcohol, does that kind of help break it down? How does that work?
Yeah, so anytime you add mixers, it makes the alcohol a little bit easier to process for people who do not like straight whiskey.
Okay.
It is an acquired taste. And then we're going to go in with 1 ounce of apple juice, which is very untraditional for a cocktail.
But I love that you're always mixing it up, changing it up. So for the people at home, they don't always have to just stick to the same thing.
No, have fun.
Add a little flair. We could add a few marshmallows, maybe add a little apple juice. Okay, so we're shaking this one up right here. And
here we go.
As you're shaking this up, Sammie, I know people at home probably off the top heard me say Perfect Pour, and you're the owner of that. What exactly is going on over there?
So we are all over the place doing cocktail classes, events. We have some fun coming up this weekend with the 5th annual Sneaker Ball. Tickets are still on sale for that. It's a great way for you to have fun with some friends while donating sneakers to children in need in the community. So we always love that event.
That's awesome.
And here we go.
Sammie.
Now we're going to pour our shot.
Whoa, that is a party right there.
And there's always a little rainbow
to guide us to our goal. I love it. I wasn't expecting that. I love that touch. That is so, so cool. I know for people at home, maybe they want to impress their friends tonight. That is definitely the perfect little addition for this drink for sure. Oh my goodness, Sammie, I know people at home, they definitely are going to be covered tonight for sure. But I know you have a lot more coming up for us later in the show. Obviously, spring is right around the corner, and you have us covered with some of those cocktails and mocktails as well. Girl, you always got us covered.
I got y'all
Great
back.
Day SA.